Johan and I are today on location in Walker Bay, and you can see it's one of those windy days which Hermanus is quite famous for. I'm going to prepare for you a special little recipe today, a calamari pineapple Cajun style carpaccio. This we've paired together with this delicious Cathedral Cellars Sauvignon Blanc. Johan, do you want to tell us a little bit about this Sauvignon Blanc?
Yeah, the Cathedral Cellars wines are quite unique, and it's one of those ranges I really enjoy working with, in that it's a single varietal, in this case Sauvignon Blanc. But what we do here is we go out into the different growing regions from all over the Western Cape and select different parcels of Sauvignon, which obviously gives us then different styles of wine, different aromatics, different textures, and then blend those together to get to a style we want, which is the end result obviously being more multi-layered and more flavors in there. So it's really, for us working with all these different regions, it's quite nice.
I think I've nailed it with a pairing with this one. For our Cajun calamari carpaccio, what we're going to do is I'm combining ingredients like fresh pineapple, guava. Here I've got a lightly stewed guava. Guava is virtually impossible to get your hands on at this time of the year, being a winter fruit. So we're going to have to just use this as an alternative. Then I've got some lovely beetroot and mustard seed microgreens. I've got some lovely fresh calamari, which we've just lightly dusted with Cajun spice for a little bit of a bite. And last but not least, some roasted coriander seed and fresh lemon, which we're going to make a little dressing with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. This is a quick and easy recipe. You'll see how easy it is for you just to put it together, and you can entertain 10, 15, 20 people at home with this delicious Sauvignon Blanc. Let's go. Take these fresh slices of pineapple. You can see they're nice and thin. I've cut them on a mandolin. I find the thinner the pineapple, the better, because it makes it easier to wrap your ingredients in. Just make a nice little pattern on your plate. Now we place a little bit of the guava in the center. Not too much that you end up overpowering the pineapple. Calamari. You can see I've left the calamari tentacles in. It just gives that extra little bit of depth and dimension to the dish. And they're also quite pretty. Let's place that on the center of the guava. Now for the microgreens. And then for that last touch, I'm just going to mix up a light dressing. The roasted coriander, what you can do is, if you're doing this at home, I'd roast my coriander seeds in the oven, and as soon as I take them out, I'd put them into the olive oil. So those hot coriander seeds, all that lovely flavor just infuses directly into the oil. And then we drizzle.
Yeah, it's funny just looking at what you're doing, how it's so similar to what we do and our approach in the winery, in that you're using all these different flavors and in a certain amount, so they're still in balance with each other.
But I think that's something that we actually set out to prove, yeah, and when we started with this little Cape Fusion journey. And the secret in this is obviously your preparation, being ready. Johan, you're going to give this a taste for me? Tell me what you think. The thing with fusion food is you've got to get a little bit of everything into your first bite. What do you say?
I actually like the play between the sweetness of the guava, the acidity, the spiciness of the Cajun.
So you think we nailed it?
Lots of layers and dimensions going there, really well together. Yeah.
All of these recipes are available in my new book, Cape Fusion. Cape Fusion is going to be for sale at exclusive books countrywide, Jacana Media, La Peninsula, Hermanus and Pretoria, and of course, Celador at the KWV in Paarl. Thank you for joining me on this culinary journey. From me, Shane Savage, and my good friend Johan Fourie, the winemaker, thanks for joining us. Ciao for now.